There we are. Right back to our regularly scheduled programming. Gods above that poor sweet bird. And hopefully in a second I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Lovely. As per usual, if you do decide to subscribe, you would also have access to this Minecraft server. But let's get on to it. The goal for today will mostly be leveling up. Seems I still have quite a number of potion effects on me. No harm, no foul. Gods above. Why? I shouldn't even be surprised anymore. At this rate, the fish need their own chest. And fish and meats. They'll have their own location, I suppose. Now where that location will be, I'm uncertain. Good evening, 049A. Standard fare tonight. Very keen on leveling up. So I suppose I won't be doing much sleeping through the night. Yeah. Well, I was going to hunt that Enderman, but I don't think I will be now. There's that dealt with. Perhaps I'll even try and get a music disc. It's not like it would be the most difficult thing to do. Especially when I can freeze creepers in place. There we are. Yes, mostly hunting through the night. Ah, this arrow-proof vest does wonders. In terms of chaos, we are hoping to just level up. I'd like to do quite a bit more enchanting. You know, with the lapis you couldn't find, Mandy. There we are. Hello, D-Class. And thank you for following along for my Foundation-sanctioned enrichment period. It is much appreciated. I suppose I should take advantage of the potions. Oh. Well, that's far enough away from my yard that I don't care too much. I suppose I care enough to mildly repair it. At least with what I have on hand. There. Good enough for the time being. I don't remember who was talking about bedazzling Director Koenig, but it seems that the answer is no, and I'd personally prefer it to remain that way because I don't need to get blamed for any of your stupid actions. Well, Mandy, I don't think bedazzling is much your style. If anything, I'd see Jillard doing it first. There we are. Almost returned to 30. But we'll want even more than that because we do intend to enchant more than one thing. There we are. Lovely. Please don't stab Director Koenig. I'd prefer him in one piece, personally. It's no benefit to me if he's short a life or limb. There we are. Good, gods above, I'm getting quite the train. I'd prefer this train to have less creepers in it, personally. But I suppose a good chance to attempt a music disc. Oh, gods, there are quite a few of you. Come along. That skeleton is making quite a few enemies. Chain reaction. Alright. At least make these more escapable. Yes, ouch, my dignity. It hurts so bad. There we are. Good evening, Thompson. Doing well tonight? If there's anything you wish to discuss, my office is open. Gods above, not again. I'm creating a regular crater over here, it seems. There we are. Well, I suppose that's fair, given your position. There we are. I suppose. No, I'm not having trouble. It's not dealing enough damage to be worrying. And this is also why I deal in fighting monsters far enough away from my house that these explosions don't irritate me to all hell. There we are. You skeletons are more irritating than anything. You can't deal damage to me, but you sure do send me flying. I would prefer that they don't do that to Director Koenig. Again, he is a tad important to me. Despite how, well, I'm not sure how to word it. Ah, you're supposed to hit the mobs, not the grass. Yes, I'm well aware some of the grass is tall. How is he important? Well, first off, in regards to all of you, he is the site director. I suppose that's a level of importance. But as for me, specifically, he's the only reason I hold a position. Things could quickly get much worse for me otherwise. That's a fate I really don't wish to deal with. Perhaps I should pay a visit to the clockworks and fix up this sword. Well, he doesn't really get his hands dirty in that way, so I doubt he'll be falling into anyone's cell anytime soon. You see, that's the thing. As a site director, he can get replaced. As my handler, that's not as simple of a task. There can always be a new site director. There won't be someone willing to take me on as their personal project. Alright. Back home for more potions, I suppose. Perhaps in the meantime we can also clear up that burn path. That will do us some good, I suppose. Unfortunately, won't grant us any extra experience, but all the same. There we are. Oh, I do love this device. Lovely. Well, that's cooking. Oh, well, if you've cleared it out already, then I suppose there isn't much reason for me to do the same. I suppose at least getting it a little more spruced up is still an option. I may as well fix this bow as well, if I'm going to have it. No reason not to. It'll be grand when I actually have. Sometimes I don't understand. Yes, I have many animals. The chickens live by father, and I have more horses than any one man will ever need. Quite the menagerie, and many different kinds, including skeletal. Yes, it's a petting zoo just for me. No one else gets to pet my animals. I also have my dogs. You're wandering a bit further out of the property line than I'd like you to be. You as well. Come back. And again, Thompson, my office is open if you'd like to chat. There we are. And we'll brew up a few more potions while we're here. I'll take the regeneration, I suppose. I also suppose I should make a few more glass bottles. Lovely. There we are. I have one. Yes, I hold all of the horses. Well, I suppose I don't hold all of the horses anymore. I did trade one off to Mandy. There we are. Alright. Now there's long regeneration. At least have 4, I suppose. Yes, we did have an incident with my cows, but that has since been rectified. There's strength. It's always difficult to locate. There we are. Yes, I swear I do have them. I've been brewing myself strong strength instead of long strength, haven't I? Oh well. Have I? Yes, I certainly have. Alright, that's fine, I suppose. I'll keep the long ones here for now. There we are. Much better. Now, to deal with some of the wood over there while we wait for nightfall again and therefore get some more levels. Enchanting is the game of the night. Perhaps a bit of mining as well. I would enjoy having full diamond other than this vest. Here we are. I could use the blaze spawner, I suppose. Whatever chemicals you've whipped up this time, keep them out of my office, please. And hello, and welcome into my Foundation-sanctioned enrichment period. The closest thing I get to touching grass. I'll take down this tree, and then I suppose I will head to the Nether, which will involve a couple more potions. Because I'm not about to wander there without my lovely bout of fire resistance. Better safe than sorry at the end of the day. Well, what are you offering for blaze rods? I can definitely obtain them. Did I hear a skeleton on my shore? I could have sworn I did. Perhaps underground, just slightly. I enjoy this world. So what do you think is a fair trade offer in the diamond to blaze rod ratio? Because I do have blaze rods as is as well. Oh, that sounds like quite the nasty concoction, Dr. Kalinsky. I've given up asking Kalinsky why a long time ago, personally. It saves me quite a bit of effort. Well, you might get paid for doing it, but I wouldn't be shocked if you did it for free. There we are. What? Did I say something wrong? Exactly. In terms of 6 rods to 1 diamond sounds like quite the expensive endeavor. I really don't need the regeneration right now. I don't know why I drank that immediately. And I should have drank my gods above, what is it, night vision potion first. Where is that waypoint I'm looking for? Back this way. Why am I not seeing it? There you are. No harm in beelining there, I suppose. This will also make things quicker. Well, given that I get directly to it, rather than it being significantly above or below me. There's that sound I like to hear. I'm not even after a full set of diamond armor, personally. I really just need the shoes. Yes, you blazes, I hear you. Promise. There we are. And I do own this, correct? A quick check will sort that out. Yes, I do. Lovely. I do enjoy being able to hold claim over these things. I know there's another spawner that I also own, but where is the question? Almost tempting to anger all these pigs. I don't remember if they drop gold in this version. Well, of course you would say do it, Mandy. Your vouching for it is almost a direct reason as to why I shouldn't. Yes, the boots are all that I need. This vest is better than diamond to a degree. Not as resilient, but it has the added benefit of, pardon me, not allowing arrows to work. God's above. Perhaps I should just mine quartz to get my levels up. Haha, nice try. Not that easy to fool. I'm going to wander a bit, I suppose. It's not like I can't immediately leave this place if the going gets tough. Well, that isn't the achievement for finding them. I believe that's the achievement for crafting a full set of the armor. Something I've yet to do, due to a lack of diamonds for one, and not needing the chest plate for another. I do enjoy having some extra lapis. I am good on redstone for the time being, though. But yes, I've been busy with other things than diamond. More so the enchanting efforts I'm working on now. I'd like to get well above level 30, since I do want to enchant more than one thing, and it'll take off about 3 to 4 levels per hit. But we can always deal with that by another quartz. A bit quicker to get than your average blaze. Hmm. 5 blocks of lapis, you say? That is quite the nice dowry. Would you be interested in a horse? Go to hell, Mandy. Personally, I will send you there myself. Maybe I rescind my statement. Maybe I'm not willing to offer up one of my horses for lapis. I find your existence more tolerable than some. Excuse me. Well, what are some things that you need? I don't personally know what you would find worthy of deals. I can pull most things out of my ass if need be.
Oh, a containment specialist. Good for you.
Keeping beings locked in cells that they don't want to be in. A position that I love so much. Gods above. It's not my call to make, but if it was, I'd send you packing and then some. I suppose I agree. exploring with Mandy, although for different reasons. What about little old you? I wasn't talking to or about you. There we are. Oh, you're interested in the vending machine. That feels like it's worth a bit more than some lapis. I could get a second one. But I'd probably like a little more than that for it. Perhaps we'll have to think of trading for a different day in that case. As you can tell by my frequent yawning, it is quite late for me to be thinking of anything. Please don't try to insult Silas. There are cameras in my office, and he'll find out even if he's not here currently. Ah, that was golden. That was a delightful trick shot. And I got a gas tear out of it, actually. Ugh. That is something I'm not keen on losing. That sword is very nice as well. I'll have to come back in a bit when I've repaired my pickaxes, too. I'm going to have more quartz than any one man will ever need. Come to work at my site and I will bite you and make you regret ever showing up. Hey, you, up there. Gods above, pay attention to me. You're making me feel like I'm dying for the attention of a father who never wanted me. There it is. Nothing of value this time, I see. I would prefer you didn't. I don't need another thing on my record. I keep these things up too publicly, then... nothing. Gods above, making someone pay to watch your ass whooping. I almost respect the hustle. Oh, gods above, leveling up is boring as all sin. At least every so often I get to beat the shit out of something. Well, if you want to beat the hell out of them, I'll record it for you. I don't necessarily get in trouble for a lack of action, more so if I act, then it is an issue. Which is why I can get away without helping in breaches. It's not like I caused them, I'm just not assisting in the recontainment. I'm going to end up sending it into the lava at this rate. Don't even care for the item as much as I do the XP. Yes, I hear you. Right. This will take less than 2 minutes, I'm sure. Gods above, it's thick to swim in. I'm not making them cry. Loading in some new chunks, I see. That is true. Money is not everything, especially in the Foundation. I don't get paid. I have money. It doesn't mean much to me. It's simply a piece of paper. Favors for favors is one of the most valuable currencies there is. Well, most wouldn't last a day as a D class. That's what the D is for. I do have to give my condolences in the word. Show my respect where it's due. Mandy has lasted quite some time running the role of D class. The D in D class is for disposable. At least that's how it's usually seen. Be nice to find another fortress through my adventures. I suppose I should stay towards the open area if I'd want that, though. And there's that beginning to fade. Alright, a bit of exploration never hurt anyone. And I have approximately 16 more minutes worth of it. Yes, come here. Yes, gods above, that one was close. Go attack the ghast. It's like playing a game of volleyball. At least I'm returning most... gods above. Alright. I grow bored of this game. You're floating over lava anyway. Oh, you've grown bored as well, it seems. Lovely. Mandy's a criminal. Mandy didn't get a waiver at her house. Gods above, what's boring? The swim I'm going to take through this lava certainly will be. May as well eat about it, I suppose. Ugh, it's like swimming through snail slime. And listening to frequently popping popcorn as well, I suppose. Oh, is that something? No, that's just another ledge. I'd like to find another fortress, personally. Gods above it might have been, but we're in the deep now. I've made this bed, now I am to lie in it, as one could say. Welcome to the club, Mandy. It's not as if I was brought here willingly myself. Although I don't exactly remember the trip back, they quickly realized that knocking me out did, in fact, function in keeping me down for an extended period of time. I too enjoy the occasional bit of popping corn treat, but I don't like listening to it in my ears frequently as I have to swim through it. Where even are you? Come on. That should have hit you. If you would stay in one place after shooting, this would be a bit easier. There it is. Oh, gods above, I hope this lands in a place I can get it. Only experience. Shame. Yeah, it's a shame indeed. Gas tears are a hot commodity. Well, I would have expected that to have broken my fall a bit better. Oh well. Shun the non-believer, as in the non-belief of the lava in terms of breaking my fall. Greetings, SCP Redacted. Who's going in the shame circle? It better not be me. Alright. Alright, gods above. Let's just see where this leads us, I suppose. Be interested to see. It's quite the large open space. You'd think there'd be a fortress. I'm not going into your pit of shame. You are not putting my father into the pit of shame. Absolutely not. My father is going to stay in his nicely decorated room and live happily ever after with the zombified version of myself. So says I. I don't care if your made-up pit demands a sacrifice. It's not getting one in me, and it's not getting one in my father. That fire resistance is going to give out soon. There we are. Are we making friends? Good luck! Good luck in that. I will not be assisting you, and I will not be anywhere in the general location when you try. I will be as far away as significantly possible. Yes, we can put Serpent in the circle. I think that would be quite funny. He would be so very confused. We are not putting Director Koenig into the quote-unquote pit. This should take less than 6 minutes. Hopefully. Good. We're all in agreement that Serpent will be the first sacrifice to the pit. I will be willing to help with that. Gods above, why would I know? I see a ghast all the way up there. I need to bring more pickaxes next time I come back. That way I don't have to scour. Well, I mean, I can scour, but at least I can do something as I'm scouring. Yes, Director Koenig does have admin powers here. A dangerous set of armor as well. The equivalent of, do not touch me, I am a cactus. You I'll take out. Well, I'll take the experience. There is a temptation. Quite the temptation. But I'm also aware of how quickly one can become overwhelmed. How do you intend to get a bottomless pit? Actually, that leads a question of mine. Can one get a bottomless pit? Is it able to delete bedrock? I was just about to test that. That's terrifying. I'll have to test that for myself. Do you have any reach on you? Yes, you do. I also have no intention of pushing Director Koenig down the infinite staircase, personally. Alas, you can only reach as far as my arm does. I suppose this will have to cease once I'm out of netherrack, because I don't want to break my pickaxes over it. Actually, since I know I can get home from here, unless this busts through. Alright then. Lovely. The toothbrush does not break bedrock. So there's that information squared away. Interesting endeavor up here. Lovely that this can transcend space and time. You can get tucked back away. And these pickaxes can get repaired. Haha! You can try. I will not be doing that. Yes, that is true. He doesn't exactly leave the site often. And I know for a fact when he does, because Mandy is saying, but he's the director, he doesn't leave the site he oversees. He does leave every so often for business-related things. I know for a fact when he does leave, because I'm always carted along with him. Ah, I forget that I do in fact need lapis. Actually, there we are. Unbreaking being our starting point isn't too delicious. Unbreaking again, and unbreaking fine. Unbreaking to start it is. Ooh, thorns. And protection 4, never mind, that's quite good. That protection right off the bat is good. Alright, I'll gamble that to my legs. Oh, only the protection, shame. Oh, blast protection, not too interesting. I'll run a cheap enchant there to just get a better swing. That's a bit better. Lovely. Then it'll be back to getting more levels. Yes, he does take me with him. These trips aren't enjoyable for me, Mandy. I can see you. Oh. Boots. How many were we going for with this again? What's your price? Well, I have 6 in my pocket. There. Pleasure doing business. Lovely. Don't need to be holding on to those anymore. The hells do you mean a triple D? I'm assuming dice, a word that I believe won't fly too well for me to say. And director? Is that what I'm getting here? But yes, not the most enjoyable of trips. Alright then, at least I'm catching on. But yes, when I go on these trips... Have you ever seen how they transport ostriches? It's very similar to that. It's humiliating is what it is. Which member of the O5 Council? I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention. Whoever this... Gods above, what do you mean, all? Lovely. Well, at least it's not specifically 051. Took a tumble there, dear. There we are. Just one more night vision. I don't believe that 051 is under Beetlejuice rules personally. I don't think that if I say 051 3 times, unbroken... The fact that you're putting this to the test. And 051 isn't even his name, it's just a title. So would that really even play by Beetlejuice rules? I don't think it would. Overseer is also not a name, that is again a title. Besides, none of you play nice with each other. You'll never be able to get it said 3 times unbroken. You can agree with one another. Well, Mandy, you tried to save me. You don't need to keep trying to summon him. You do that, and if he does show up, then what? Right? Then what? You wouldn't even know what to do if he was here. He won't show up, I'm sure of it. He has better things to be doing. Jesus joined? I don't think that's 051. Oh, gods above. That was a bit entertaining. There we are. Now I don't need to worry if I break one of these or if I get close to doing so. Well, it likely has a spam filter to prevent you from doing such things, my dear. I don't know if I'd like to call 051 a thing, personally. That is a bold choice, to say the least. Yes, if you say 051 3 times unbroken, Jesus comes. Likely to save you from your sins and the resulting torment. Oh, it looks like -4 has broken every bone in his body once more. There are many words that could be used to describe 051. Jesus is not one of them. And if that is, in fact, a word that could be used to describe him, I have grown more fearful. Summoning him won't work. He goes where he pleases. Yes, nothing could protect you from him. His wrath is much more ceaseless than most. Stop testing your theory, he's not coming. Please spawn more. Ow. It bit me in my left ass cheek. Specifically, the left one. That is a hill I'm willing to die on. I was using that, excuse you. The hells do you mean I'm killing you? How is any of this my fault? Plenty of things are my fault. But I don't see how this is. Gods above, I'm stupid, aren't I? Well, everyone has to come to terms with it eventually. He's not coming. Leave it be. You're going to confuse any who join. Haha. Thank you, Mandy. Hello. Do you not show any interest in me? I know there's another blaze spawner, quote unquote, somewhere. Yeah, I've claimed it as well. Are these ones simply roaming the halls? Ah, Vanguard's appeared. Lovely. 343 is God. Yes, Vanguard, who seems to be on Director Koenig's side. And here I thought it was a member of Task Force that potentially I could be friendly with. What is going on over here? Kolinsky, I saw you share the live. If you shared it to 051, I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life. Gods above, why... Vanguard's in the chat. He isn't in this server, at least not at the moment. Gods above, a little higher than I wanted. Kolinsky, there is no level of Russian that I understand. Hello. No, come back. You're in a prime position for me to get a gas tier. Son of a bitch. One dropped. God's above. Fine. The fates are clearly not on my side tonight. Yes, it did, to quote you, suck. Hello. Oh, well, I know what blaze spawner I'm hearing. It is the one that I own. It'll be funny as all hells when my fire resistance gives up in here. There we are. How much do I have? Ah, it is going to give out soon. Alright then. We may as well fix this now. Yes, I hear you approaching. There we are. Lovely. Quite a few over here. It's funny that I can't figure out where that other spawner has ended up. There we are. Alright, and we'll take care of you as well. Oh, down you go, ever so slowly. Come along. Well, the hole will do that. It'll also take the armor right off your body. Yes, the hole does tend to be quite famished. Well, the hole that W4 is talking about is not necessarily bottomless, but it does have quite the affinity for items. A good way to get lost things. Oh, hello. Haven't seen one of you in quite some time. I forget you're 3 blocks tall and stupid. Ah, another one. We may as well make some safety corridors. Lovely. Places for me to run and hide, but them not to. Yes, come along. It's a coward's game, but cowards live to see another day. Lovely. And I get a god's awful stone sword out of it. How lucky for me. You aren't 3 blocks tall and could very easily make your way through, so I won't torment you. I suppose we'll come up here and continue working on quartz. It is lovely how much experience you get from it. There we are. Would be even better to have something with mending, but then again, I can repair my items for free whenever I so choose. Well, who's to say they're human hearts? It doesn't specifically dictate what type of heart they are. It could have come from any beast. Human included, of course, but I'm not saying that it necessarily is human. It's not as if hearts are an organ specific to that breed of ape. There we are. And I'm thinking that once I get these boots enchanted, that I might call it for the night. Why in the hells are you making doors? Are you getting your own village? In terms of time, for me, it is almost midnight. It is 11:56. Well, I'm not sure where the hole has gotten doors from. I haven't fed it any. Ah, gods above, I wasted a pickaxe. I should have been paying closer attention. I'll get my minute left of use of these potions and then I'll return. Or perhaps I won't. What is that I'm seeing? Oh, Mandy! Is that your portal that I see? It couldn't possibly be this easy. Oh, I am heading over there. That is for certain. I'd like to see where that spits me out. Consider it an adventure. Oh, I was going to take a look regardless of if Mandy is here to witness or not. I simply have to find the safest route down. Because that is certainly not my portal. Lovely. Yes, I can get further over along this ledge. I can use you to take me down. Ah, that's not Mandy's portal, is it? But that, all the same, is still something of interest to me. Ah, gods above. That should have hit you. It clipped your hitbox. There we are. Only gunpowder that time. Oh, what do you mean, no? I'm quite interested as to where this could lead me. We're going to mark that as well. Yeah, we'll keep those on us. There's almost certainly a trap on the other side of this portal, and I'd really rather not lose my things. This will be a mission for a later date. Actually, to make life easier for myself, perhaps you'll wish to pack up and move at some point. There we are. And I'm sure Mandy will be quite interested to hear the location of this portal as well. Yes, I have located your portal. I saw you peeking through it. What a small world it is. Lucky for you, I won't be traveling over there just yet. God's above fine. What's the worst that could happen? Lose all this armor, I'll get it back eventually. Oh, this is nauseating. I think I'm going to have to disconnect and reconnect. It wasn't allowing me to run commands either. This is genuinely a problem. Like, out of character, this is an issue. No, like, seriously, time out. This is genuinely an issue. I can't do anything. Like, I can't type or, like... Ooh. Okay. Ouch. That hurted. Alright, interesting to note. These are protected by that. Oh, and there's the pipe nightmare. The server's IT guy is Director Koenig. You do have skeleton horses. Intriguing. better figure out where your claim ends. So I know I can't fight anything that's here. You go on for quite some time. Ah, there we are. That's the route I'll have to take. What in the hells was that? Do not tell me that was the old man that I saw. What horrors have you spawned in? I'm tempted to allow this creeper to blow at least one hole in your property. God's above. Just the one. Now, where in the hells am I? Oh, God's above, you have moved far, haven't you? Good, you got your own clockworks. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You have gutted the pipe nightmare, haven't you? Well, none of my concern. Potentially, I saw something that looked strange and then it disappeared. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. All right. There we are. Yes, we're going to avoid that being my issue for now. And hello, welcome in. Hello, chickens. No more chickens. There we are. Let's see if I can get some seeds. I would prefer you didn't put anyone in a box because I'm not fond of your position or what you do in the slightest. Yes, chickens love each other very much. And then chickens make more chickens. So then I hand off the rest of the seeds I don't want. You better not be planning to do anything to Director Koenig. That'll go poorly for me. We'll keep that in there. I should put these away. There we are. And take care of this. What, did the hole take all of your organs again? Yeah, those are technically meat, but I've been putting them over here. Why did I put... God's above. There. Alright. I put a singular hole in your yard after you put several in mine. It was only fair. Depth Strider isn't shabby in this version. Oh, only Depth Strider isn't great, but whatever. Can one enchant a shield? No. Alright. I suppose I'll fix up this pickaxe in the time being. There we are. Hello. You've made it just in time to catch the tail end. I just accomplished getting these all enchanted, although I should get some more diamonds so I can try and get some better ones. Although I suppose I could also work to get some more levels to enchant some books. See what we can get out of that, I suppose. Let's at least see what our first would end up being. Knockback and smite. Lost protection. Alright, well, we'll work on getting more books later. Well, Mandy is a D class. You'd have no reason to contain her. Luck of the sea, fortune. I'll be keeping that lapis on me. And I'll refill my pizza supply as well. Try again with spelling my name and maybe I'll pay you attention. Good job. Now what was it? We are. Lovely. I almost own this entire village. I don't know. That would have to be quite the dowry. I suppose you'll have to beat me to it before I snitch to Mandy. I mean, it's not like you don't already know where my home is and pay me frequent visits. I suppose I can give you a tiny taste of time to figure out something worthwhile. But for now, it's time for me to head off for the night. Take care, Foundation personnel. It has been lovely as ever to have you joining in on my personal time.